What's going on, all you beautiful apes? My name is Tyler. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we are talking about the most successful hedge fund of all time with the highest percentage returns per year consecutively throughout all of history, has slashed their position of Tesla by 75% and tripled their AMC position. So obviously they see something in AMC that some other hedge funds and institutions don't see. And I think we should be paying attention to what the most successful hedge fund is doing. By far the most successful hedge fund is doing with their position, especially revolving around AMC. So that's what we're going to go over in this video. Drop the like on the video if you want to see AMC stock continue on its rally. Comment down below, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell. So getting right into it, guys. Jim Simmons' Rentech fund tripled its AMC stake last quarter and slashed its Tesla holdings by 75%. Now, before we even get into this, who is Jim Simons? So he founded Renaissance in 1982, aged 44, after a successful career in mathematics and code breaking. Its flagship medallion fund has earned $100 billion in trading profits since 1988, mostly for its employees. The average annual return of 66% before fees makes Mr. Simmons one of the most successful investors of all times. And this is actually the best and most consecutive percentage gain on your investment for hedge funds or institutions since all of time. Since the stock market has been around, nobody has got a better percentage gain every single year, and that is only on average. So some years they may have been down a little bit, some years they may have been well above this, but on average 66% is absolutely out of this world. That just doesn't happen unless you know something that other hedge funds and institutions or individuals just simply aren't aware of. So I think it's very important that we do go over this and just go over what their philosophy is about this. Why are they tripling their position in AMC? So Jim Simmons, Rentech, we already said that. The hedge fund's bet on the movie theater chain soared almost 20-fold in value to $103 million. Rentech held $138 million of Tesla stock, a fraction of its previous stake, worth $14 billion today. Renaissance Technology is one of the biggest and best performing hedge funds in history. More than tripled its stake in AMC Entertainment and slashed its Tesla holdings by 75% in the second quarter. Rentech, founded by former NSA codebreaker and MIT math professor Jim Simmons, held about 516,000 AMC shares at the end of March this year. It raised its bet on the cinema chain, a firm favorite of meme stock traders, to 1.8 million shares last quarter, regulatory filings show. The value of Rentech's AMC stake ballooned almost 20-fold to $103 million in the 3 months ending June 30th. That reflected the fund's share purchases as well as the movie theaters group stock price jumped almost 500% to $57. Rentech may have warmed to AMC last quarter, but it cooled on Tesla. It cut its position in Elon Musk electric vehicle company from about 827,000 shares to 204,000 shares, reducing the value of its stake from $553 million to $138 million. Rentech, a quantitative fund that trusts algorithms to decide many of its trades, has owned significantly more shares of both companies in recent years. For example, it held nearly 3.5 million AMC shares at the half-year mark in 2019, which would have been worth almost 200 million 2 years later. It owned a split-adjusted 20 million Tesla shares at the end of 2019, which have been valued at 14 billion today. The top three holdings in Rentech's 80 billion stock portfolio at the end of June were a 1.8 billion stake in Novo Nordisk, an almost 1 billion stake in Verisign, and 180 million position in Zoom. The fund boosted its Nvidia position by 150% and grew its Amazon stake by about 16-fold last quarter, resulting in those two names replacing Monster Beverage and Target at its fourth and fifth largest positions. So they effectively tripled their position in AMC, now to 1.8 million shares relative to 513 million legal outstanding shares. That's a quite significant amount for one firm to be holding. And like this article says, Rentech is a quantitative fund that trusts algorithms to decide many of its trades. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar, algorithmic trading accounts for about 70% of the overall volume in any given stock or throughout the whole entire market on any given day. So a lot of this is based off of mathematical equations. A lot of this is due from technicals, but there's also a lot of other things like hedging. A lot of hedging is done by algorithmic trading programs, as well as arbitrage trading, where it's basically buying stock on our exchange, selling it on the Egypt exchange, or Europe exchange, whatever the case is, making the difference between the price, the spread, basically a free trade. That is actually encouraged. So is algorithmic trading overall because it provides liquidity to the overall markets by doing so. But essentially, what you can get out of this, if the most successful hedge fund of all time, as well as a hedge fund that is pretty much run off of algorithmic trading programs, are buying the stock, that is a clear indication that AMC is going higher, in my personal opinion, and that is what Rentech would say themselves. So that is all for this video. Obviously, very, very bullish overall. So drop that like on the video if you want to see AMC stock continue on this rally. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified when these videos are uploaded. Also, check out the 2 links linked down below in the description. Get up to $70 in your choice free stock. It only takes about 3 minutes time. No need to link a bank account or deposit a single dollar. So definitely check that out. They also do not use payment for order flow, and that link is for public. I personally use them and love them myself. Also, check out the link down below in the description. There is a link for the buy and sell alerts. That is very inexpensive, pays for itself. We do it all. We swing trade, day trade, long-term invest in stock options and crypto. So definitely check those 2 links out. Like the video, all that good stuff like we already talked about. But that is all for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.